Hello, my darlings. My name is Victoria, and this is Veritas Tarot. I'm going to do, Pisces, your star sign reading for you. I'm using my animal tarot deck, and I believe then I'm going to use the Wildwood Tarot for you. And we're going to pull a few cards and see what Spirit has to say for you at this time, advice that Spirit has for you. If the messages resonate, it is simply you remembering in divine timing what you already know at a soul level. If it does resonate, I would be so grateful if you would hit the subscribe button, like, comment. It is simply a beautiful exchange of energy between us. If it doesn't resonate, my darling, it simply means it wasn't for you at this time. There'll always be a reading out there for you at exactly the right time as guided by Spirit. So let's move ahead with the reading for you. And if you would like a personal reading, all of the details are in the description box below. And if you're not already aware, I've been doing daily readings for the last nearly 2 weeks now. So do check those out. There may be a message there for you as well. So thank you, Spirit, for Pisces. For those that most need to hear this message, thank you. You've got the Princess of Summer. This is the Page of Cups, my darling. Beautiful, beautiful card. Now the deer represents here, the Princess of Summer is the Page of Cups. The page is about transitions, remember that. And the deer represents you not being fearful or not being afraid, let's put it that way, because fear really in modern day terms is anxiousness, isn't it? And feeling stressed, not being stressful, not being worried, not running away from something that's coming towards you, something beautifully transitional that's coming towards you, because normally deer are quite startled and they make a move. But if you look at the expression on this deer's face, it has your full attention, but you're not running from it. So that is beautiful. Anything to do with cups, and this is the Page of Cups, is about emotions. It's about our feelings. It's about relationships, whether it be family, friends, love. And all relationships are primarily, fundamentally, at an essence level for the evolution of our soul. So with that in mind, think about the relationships that you've had in your life and you have in your life that have evolved you, have taught you, have shown you things, have grown from not just those that have been wonderful relationships, but those that we might call tricky or difficult relationships. Sometimes they are our best teachers. The other thing about this is that it is generally pages are about things coming towards you as well. And with the Page of Cups, it could be an apology that's coming. It could be a message of love from somebody. The apology could make somebody feel, and I'm getting this, a little bit like a fish out of water, because it is not something that they are normally comfortable doing, but they feel that this is an important, necessary thing. And in fact, your attention is not actually directed towards that fish. So it's almost like you have moved past it now. And it would be lovely to receive an apology, but it is not necessary, because within your space, being the deer here, being open-hearted, being sensitive, being forgiving, you have forgiven because it's already given you a sense of peace. You are remembering without anger. That is forgiveness. So you may receive, a message from somebody, either an apology or an emotional message from somebody, but or it could be something new coming towards you romantically. But either way, the most important thing is that you are not running from it, which is really, really beautiful. And now let's see what else wants to come out for you. Thank you, Spirit. Come out. Of course you are, my darling. You are the Queen of Spring, which is the Queen of Wands. What a lovely card. In fact, this is the card that's on the front of, on all the backs of all the decks. So obviously this is a very important card for you here today. During this time, during a lot of what has happened for you recently, you have grown independently, tall and strong, with your face turned up towards the sun. And the sun represents growth. It represents, because it grows things that are in the dark, so it represents healing as well. So things, when things are particularly dark, it is when we are at our most transformative. And you have done this yourself independently. You have taken responsibility for your healing. You have taken responsibility for your happiness, because nobody else is responsible for how we feel. Nobody else is responsible for healing. They can help, they can trigger in us, they can be a turnkey for us to want to open the door to healing or the door to opportunity, but nobody else can do it other than ourselves. And because of this, there has been a rebirth for you. You've got these two little kittens there. There is a playful spiritedness. Your playfulness has come out. You have a maturity about you. The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Spring, is somebody who is passionate about not only what she loves, but also about relationships and her friends, her family, ones that are close to her. But you're brilliant, darling, and you are causing and creating now. Now, whether you know that you're doing this consciously or subconsciously, you are causing and creating. So do now take a moment again and think about what you have manifested in your life up into this time now. Think back to things that you may have subconsciously or consciously been putting out there, and what has now come into your reality in exactly the right time for you, because things will happen for you. Things do happen for you, and spring is wands energy. Things will happen for you in the right time, in the right place, based on your vibration and your perspective on life and your evolvement and your development. So have a look right now, because I feel that you're in a beautiful space about what it is that is coming in for you, or what has already come in for you. There is a new cycle. It is a reminder for you about having fun within this Queen of Wands space. You are being the Queen of Wands. You are passionate. You're directing your energies in the right direction. So it's about a reminder to you that this is meant to be fun, okay? When you direct your attentions in a way that is joyous and fun and passionate and embracing it, you are a powerful creator, because you are combining the thought and the vibration of your feeling. You're enjoying it as it's being created, and the universe responds. So that is a stunning second card for you. And let's pull a third card for you as well. Thank you, Spirit. And thank you. You're also, you're incredibly humble. Thank you. You're incredibly humble in terms of where you are right now. You're not sitting there in a sort of sense of state as the Queen. You're very approachable to people. You make people feel very comfortable in your space as well. Your passion inspires them too, but they feel that they can almost reach their dreams through watching you tune in and reach without a huge amount of effort, but obviously with an energy effort to your dreams as well. So thank you, Spirit. Another card, please, for Pisces. Ooh, put out. And we've got the King of Summer. So do you remember I talked about the Princess of Summer was here? Okay. And then this is your energy in the middle as well. So this is also you here. And hello, who's this? The King of Summer. So what Spirit is saying here, because you are being in this beautiful energetic space at the moment, because of your vibration, your reality is first and foremost being created out of your thoughts, your mind. It is becoming a reality for you. And because you are growing tall and proud and committed to yourself and committed to what it is that you love, my darling, that includes yourself, by the way, as you know, the King of Summer is appearing. So when I said to you, either you're expecting an apology or something new, a new form of relationship, a romantic, an emotional message coming towards you, this is the King of Summer. And I have to say, I do love penguins, and we all love penguins. They make us laugh. So whoever this is very funny. Okay, very funny. A family man. Penguins also look up. Is an expression for me. Spirit knows that penguins are about looking up and forward. So as you have been looking up and forward, you have been creating a vibrational, harmonious relationship within yourself, which is now causing a vibrational, harmonious relationship with somebody else coming into your life. And the King of Cups is somebody who is in touch with their emotions, somebody who, as I said, is funny, but can sometimes become slightly overwhelmed with things, but they have, through their experiences in life and coming into a vibrational stance and understanding within themselves, they're able to they don't run from those feelings. They respect feelings. They wish to gather the words I'm being given. It's interesting, isn't it? Garner and gather, not words I normally use. Garner and gather more and more understanding of themselves through a relationship with another. And this person is coming into your life, and I'm seeing here with the snowy mountains in the background, they've had their own spiritual growth, and of course they have, because you are also on this extraordinary spiritual journey, and here you are as the Queen of Wands in the middle, which is all, you know, this is a being card. You are being this person, and but they've had to do this in order to meet you at that perfect divine timing of your life. So based on their vibration, their development, their evolvement as well. And they are going to speak to you directly from the heart. So I don't know if you know this person or you don't know this person, but they're going to speak to you directly from the heart. So let's have a look now. What cards am I pulling? Yes, the Wildwood. Sorry, I just got slightly distracted there. I have too many cards. Sorry, Spirit, open on my desk. So let's look at the Princess of Summer for you. Thank you, Spirit. What else can you tell us about the Princess of Summer and this situation? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, they want to jump. Ooh. So Two of Stones, which is the Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Stones, which is the Horse. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So the Nine of Pentacles, I want to talk about this overriding energy first of all. This is about this something transitioning towards you. The Nine of Pentacles is that you have consciously manifested this. This is something you're aware of. It is something that you have done before in different lifetimes. It is something that you have understood, that there has been a release, a rebirth, a letting go of old ways of being, and you have completed a cycle. And the Nine of Pentacles is consciously making those steps forward with an awareness of who you are, that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And so you are in a very powerful vibrational energy at the moment. So that is the first card. Then you've got along coming here that the Knight of Pentacles, the Horse. Okay, so this is this person coming towards you. And you've got the Two of Pentacles, a challenge. So what I'm receiving with these two cards is whoever is coming towards you as the Knight of Pentacles is very dependable. You can trust. Remember that this is a person coming towards you with the same vibration as you are, the same development, the same evolutionary space as you are. You are attracted to each other. It's like a magnetic, energetic attraction. But they are the Knight of Pentacles. So it may take longer than you might either want it to, or it may have already taken some time, but they are coming forward, and it is coming in at exactly the most beautiful timing for you and for them. And then you've got the Two of Pentacles, the challenge. And I feel with this that one of the, thank you, Spirit, where you are right now is, as I said, incredibly beautiful in terms of energy. And you are standing strong and you are independent and you are proud. But I feel, because I'm seeing on the bottom of the deck the 7, that's why I got distracted a little bit earlier, the 7 of Swords from the other deck. I feel that there has been something in your past that did cause you to doubt yourself and others. It did cause you an awful lot of pain. I feel that you had things taken from you. There's the magpie here. You had things taken from you that were precious. And I'm not necessarily talking about physical, material things. I'm talking about the loss of oneself. You lost yourself in this experience, in this relationship. But let's come back to everything happens for a reason. And I feel that that contrast, that what you went through as that contrast, has allowed you now to grow tall and beautiful like the sunflower. You have taken the gifts at a soul level from it, because you have made that conscious decision to be aware that this was happening for you, not to you. And I feel that because you have released the old and you're coming into the new, you have regained control. And how do you regain control? You regain control by understanding that although you can't control external events, you can control how you respond to them. And I think you've been responding beautifully. And whoever this person is, there has been a lot of transference onto you. There's been a lot of behavior where somebody has been dealing with life from a very unconscious, almost unconscious place. Everybody is dealing with life from their own level of consciousness. Everybody's doing the best they can. So this challenge for you is to trust whoever this is coming forward. This challenge for you is to not put your defenses up, expecting a repeat of the last cycle. You have completed a cycle. In this Queen of Spring, you can see there a new cycle. You are not attracting in the same. You are now attracting in at a vibration where you are. And that's what Spirit, very clear message at Spirit. And that is why I see you not running from this. So you already know this within yourself. This is a confirmation. This is clarity for you to trust what it is about this person that you're feeling. You're not running from it. Let's look at the Queen of Spring. Thank you, Spirit. Oh. Yay. So beautiful cards. You've got 2 major arcanas. Of course, you have come out for the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Spring. You've got the Journey, which is the Death card. That's your rebirth card. And you've also got the Seer, which is the Magician. I want to talk about the Death card. I mean, they go very much all hand in hand together, but let me just talk about this Death card. Spirit wants you to seriously take a moment to say well done to yourself, to seriously, even if you find it slightly difficult to write out everything that you have achieved in your life, everything that you're grateful to yourself for, just as you would do to your greatest friend. Treat yourself as your greatest friend in this moment, because you have been a friend to yourself. And you've been supporting yourself and encouraging yourself. And so this is a really important card for you. The rebirth is the renewal. It is the choice to respond to situations, not react to situations. Reacting to situations is from an unawareness. Okay, it is subconscious. It is based on conditioned thought patterns. And if you find yourself suddenly being triggered and reacting to things still, don't get cross at yourself. Don't get cross at yourself. Sometimes it is within the space of reacting, and then immediately stepping into a place of awareness is you're already shifting and changing because of that. And sometimes it feels foreign to get triggered, but as long as you go into that place of awareness afterwards, you are already making those shifts and changes within yourself. So, but what Spirit is saying here with this card is try not to, because this is a rebirth, this is a renewal, this is the end of one part of your life and the beginning of a new, beautiful part. This is a completion, big word there, because Spirit is saying, don't keep picking over it. Don't keep picking over the bones of it. You don't need to anymore. It is a chapter that is closed. You have evolved from it. So now you understand the last chapter. What is your new chapter going to be? How are you going to choose to live? You know, when we choose to be, as I've said before, I think at the beginning of this reading, or maybe I did it in another recent one, when we choose to believe in that we are part of all that it is the I am, when we are willing to be within that awareness, and we understand why, then we are living in a very magical, aware state of being. And that is the place you're in now. Magic is happening for you now. So that is this journey to try not to pick up one of the old things. Oh, and look at that. I'm getting a wasp coming in. So by focusing on the past, by focusing on the old, oh my goodness, it's not a wasp. It's a little bumblebee. Hang on a second. It's a very big bumblebee, and I'm going to need to let him out. Sorry about that. Anyway, the big bumblebee is gone, and there's a big message there for you, by the way. That was to come in to talk about community, soul tribe, soul family, those that understand you, those that are around you at this time. If you need to talk to somebody, you need to approach somebody, do that, because it's very important for your foundation as well going forward. And it's also a reminder for you, the bee, the flower doesn't dream of the bee. The flower blossoms and the bee comes. It's coming to you. You just focus on the blossoming of yourself at this time. And then you've got the seer card, which is the magician. So this is you being in that space of causing and creating. This is you. Your reality is born, first of all, in your mind, okay? And then it is reflected back to you. So your consciousness is creating your reality, not your reality creating your consciousness, because you are aware now. And the magician, this is a message from spirit to visualize. You can foresee this, you know this, okay? Sit within your stillness, the sanctuary of that space, and visualize and envelop yourself in the feelings of this having happened already, because it has. So that is absolutely wonderful, darling. You can see this. You're also able, thank you, Spirit, you're also able to not just see things, but see through things. You can read it. You understand the deeper level wisdom within a situation now. And therefore you are responding to it a very, very different way than you used to react to it, because you are responding to it with a great deal of understanding and compassion. So whatever that means for you at this time, you are not taking things personally anymore. Whatever that Seven of Swords was, it is not personal to you. You have compassion for it, and you have compassion for the person that you were, but you wouldn't change that for the world, because if the person that you were didn't exist, you wouldn't be where you are here now today as the Queen of Wands. So that is stunning. And then I'm going to look at this lovely King of Summer. Thank you, Spirit. Right. So they are coming up as the Green Man, the Emperor. Okay, so this is a card about somebody who, and look how similar you are in your energies. And in fact, isn't that beautiful, Spirit? You see the tree behind you? And then you see here the Emperor is that tree. So Spirit's message for you is they're already here. They're already here. You may not see them yet, but they're here. You are bringing them into your reality. Do you remember I said your consciousness is creating your reality? And there they are behind. This is the same as this Green Man here. And they are unbelievably, by the time you see them, and they may be in your life already, my darling, but they are unbelievably grounded. The oak tree, this is an oak tree here. The oak tree takes quite some time to develop its roots. And its roots are as deep as the branches are high. And those branches are flexible and they go in different directions. There is a protectiveness there. There is a comfort there. There is a security. They draw people into their lives as well. A great variety of different people find them their go-to person to speak to as well. And that is because they have such a beautiful energy, but they in turn are focusing their intention on causing their reality, creating their own reality in their life, because they are connected and they are grounded. And this is how they're coming, with this extraordinary energy. Now, isn't that wonderful? Because that sun, almost, for me, I was told, is like the sunflower. So you are looking up and forward. And this beautiful stance that you're in, this vibrational stance that you're in, is your soul already knows who this person is, okay, what this relationship is. And you are causing and creating them, and they are causing and creating you. The sun talks about deep, deep happiness. It's the sun of life. It is a very organic approach to it. And I did there's something that I did a personal reading the other day, and it was something about that we trust when we travel. For example, we get in an airplane and we trust the pilot knows what to do. We get on a train and we trust that the train driver knows what to do. We just have a complete acceptance about it, don't we? So accept that you, with the choices that you're making and the direction you want to go, you do have to also let go of the control of what timing, just like what time a plane takes off or a train goes, what timing it all happens in, that's divine timing, and trust that also you're being taken at the right speed. Because again, we trust that a pilot or a train driver will go at exactly the right speed. So trust that the universe is timing on this and the speed with which it happens as well. It is a very beautiful organic approach. And I'm going to pull, what am I going to pull? One last card for you. I'm going to pull my lovely little animal, my birds singing in the trees. They have their buffet service just outside of this window. I like to watch them. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I don't know what bird that is, if anybody knows, if you can hear. Thank you, Spirit. What card do you want to come out? Well, they're saying here now, the hummingbird. You've got the hummingbird has just popped out. So this is why I heard their sound, the sounds there. The hummingbird, a beautiful, beautiful card. It represents for many spirit, the souls of those that have passed, just telling you that it's okay, everything's okay. There are miracles there. Have trust as well. The hummingbird is also somebody who's very much in the present, is hovering in the present, has temperance, moderation about what they're doing, just modifying everything, not overthinking things, not overfeeling things, just all of that. And hummingbirds also are so beautiful. And you are your own hummingbird, and it's a reminder. I'm going to read this. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Isn't that beautiful? And the miracles comes back to when we are aware of being aware, when we are willing to be in that space of awareness, and we believe in the magic of being in that space of awareness, then miracles do occur. So whatever miracle that you have been manifesting in your life, Spirit is saying, believe it, my darling, believe it. And you have learned and grown so much on this transformational journey. I feel that many of you do touch other people's lives in an extraordinary way. Maybe you are a healer of sorts, a helper of sorts, as Spirit Universe calls it. And so keep spreading that miracle of happiness. Keep allowing people to remember in their own hope, to allow people to come into their own state of belief, and to help people release a lot of worries and anxieties by stepping into that space. Because as you have learned or remembered, happiness comes from within, and we look for happiness without, we go without. So thank you, darling, for a beautiful reading. That was really lovely. So much love to you where you are right now on your journey. You've got a lot of beautiful things coming up for you, and I look forward to doing another reading for you very soon. But in the meantime, do subscribe and to receive notifications of my daily readings as well. Take care, my darlings. Bye bye.